everyone. Hope you're having fun in Miami. I'm here to answer some questions, so let's get right to it. First question. We first met on Hinge during the pandemic. It was probably May of 2020 or probably June of 2020 when we first met. When we first matched, I was in Nebraska at the time, and she must have just moved to Chicago. We had matched on Hinge. I liked a picture of her holding a big bowl of guacamole. We went on our first date to Navy Pier in August of 2020, and I picked her up at her apartment, 1133, and yeah, we went to the Navy Pier.
We're trying no more. It's cold on the floor, it's cold on the floor. This house has never been the same as before. It's never felt warm, never felt warm. There's something moving through the windows and walls. I've seen it before, seen it before. You left me living with a lingering soul. How little you know.
We walked around. We had, I think, what's it called? Harry Carey's for dinner. It was a great time. Lauren said she came home and she was spinning circles in the kitchen talking about how much she loved the date. So that was a lot of fun. When and where was your first kiss with Lauren? First kiss with Lauren would have been pretty early on, maybe like second or third date, and it would have happened in my car, and it would have been right in front of her apartment, probably after a date. Well, first thing I noticed was her voice. For some reason, I thought she just had like this very strong and great like radio voice. She just sounded like she knew what she was talking about all the time. So I'd say her voice, and then her smile and her face was super pretty. What is your biggest pet peeve about Lauren? Biggest pet peeve is that she never takes naps. She's just always going. So whenever I lay down on the couch and I'm just like chilling, and I look over at her and she's like, I don't even know what she's doing, writing a thank you note to like the person who served her tea this morning or something like that. What is her biggest pet peeve about you? Where do I begin? Probably that I'm always napping. No. I would say that I'm messy, maybe, or that I hum all the time. I hum when things are like semi quiet. What is your favorite physical feature of Lauren's? But kidding, her smile, I guess. Or her smile or something. No, my favorite physical feature is definitely her smile and her face. I like her face. She has a nice face. is her favorite physical feature of you? Mm, I think she likes my smile. What do you think is the sexiest thing about yourself? Um, do I think is the sexiest thing about myself? Probably. Um, I don't know. Lauren might say like my like sense of humor or my smile or um, something like that maybe. What is the sexiest part about Lauren? Girl, Lauren's just a hot piece of ass. Sexiest thing about Lauren is, um, she's a good looking gal, think it's sexy how she's so driven and like just always getting things done. But yeah, I guess the booty. Um, which family member of Lauren's were you most scared or intimidated to meet, and why? Uh, Definitely, I guess her dad. Just being like this like southern, attorney. Very structured, very, driven guy. When I asked his permission to marry Lauren, it was probably like, a 3-hour phone conversation asking me just about every question you could imagine. Um, but yeah, definitely Big Mike. When did you know that you first loved Lauren? Well, I would say it's probably earlier than Lauren thinks. We didn't say I love you until, or is that that's a question later. I'll get to that later. So when did I first know I loved her? I don't know, a few months in probably, just as I got to know her better. I just saw what kind of person she was and how much she cared for other people, how much she cared for me. I fell in love with how kind she was, how loving she was, how funny she was, how goofy she can be. She's very goofy, and that was one of my concerns at first. I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to match my like kind of weirdness, but she has. She's very weird. Lauren's weird, which is great. Rapid fire. When did you first know you wanted to marry Lauren? It was probably like, last spring. I just knew that, she was going to make a great mother, a great wife, a great partner, great adventure buddy. We went to like pre-engagement counseling together and just kind of solidified our feelings for each other and our intentions to get married. And in August, we got engaged in Ireland. Who said I love you first, and when did it happen? I said I love you first, and it happened in October, maybe, of 20. No, it happened in 2021, and it happened on probably like April 15th, I think, because, yes, tax day, maybe, I don't know. But we were at a restaurant. I think I had made Lauren upset that day, and I said, "Do you still like me?" or something, and she goes, I'm more than like you." And then I stopped her, And I said, okay. And I went into my whole spiel about how I loved her. And then she said, I love you too. And then, yeah, that was it. We loved each other. Weirdest location you and Lauren have kissed. Weirdest location you and Lauren have kissed. Probably St. Peter Lutheran School, I guess, like my gym closet or something. How many kids do you guys want? We want either 3 or 4 kids. Has been the best and worst part of wedding planning. The best part of wedding planning is planning all these super fun, awesome things that you're gonna do with your super fun, awesome fiance on July 8th. It's gonna just be the best day. That's the most fun part, just planning it, and the anticipation and the excitement, and like visiting like venues and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun. The worst part is, what is the worst part of wedding planning is Lauren plans so far in advance that I can't keep up with her, and then she gets like kind of anxious or nervous or testy with me because I don't have my swim trunks for the honeymoon, or I haven't bought my sunscreen yet for the honeymoon, and it's just silly stuff. Have you ever been embarrassed by Lauren in public? If yes, how so? Have I ever been embarrassed by Lauren in public? Well, yeah, obviously. But how so? I don't know. I guess one time at a dinner party with some of her friends, she was like going ham, like being like dancing and stuff, crazy dancing. And I'm like, it was pretty early on, so I'm like, who is this girl? I do not know her. Because she was just being cray. But, I mean, I wasn't embarrassed, but I was just like, whoa, I didn't know she had that in her. Okay. Has Lauren ever been embarrassed by you in public? If yes, how so? I mean, yes. I'm sure I've embarrassed her. Either with, I don't know, talking about politics or farting, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say my favorite outfit of Lauren's is probably this new blue dress. It's kind of like it's almost like oversized like men's suit, kind of. I don't know. It's blue. She wore it on a date fairly recently. She probably knows what I'm talking about. Lauren's favorite outfit of yours? I don't really have outfits. I think she likes a suit, so she bought me a blue blazer, like plaid, not plaid, but like kind of plaid blazer. So maybe she would like that when I dressed up in like a suit, but I never do that. So she also bought me a shirt, like a blue and maroon, like long sleeve shirt. I don't know. I don't think she has a favorite outfit of mine. Sorry. What is your biggest dream for your future? What is your biggest dream for your future? Just live a full life, full of love and happiness and adventure, whatever that may look like. I don't know. I would love to have a family, would love to buy a house somewhere, and just, live a full life, pursuing her and pursuing God together, and seeing where that takes us. What is your favorite nickname Lauren has for you? I would say her favorite nickname we just call each other a bunch of. There's not like a specific nickname. We used to like call each other on the phone, and you know, I would just call her whatever like restaurant or whatever sign I was like driving past. So if I was driving past a sign for like Raising Cane's or something, I could just say, "Hey, how's my little chicken nugget?" Well, thanks for listening. I hope you guys are having fun in Miami. Lauren, I'll see you soon. I love you. Can't wait to marry you. And hurry home.